When you're studying the Bible and you constantly come across the fact that we always see, oh, God is a jealous God. And sometimes we read it and we don't really understand the depth of it. But when you come to the New Testament and you're studying Paul's revelation when it comes to marriage, you find out that Paul was talking about how that we are the brides of Christ. So what that means is that as a single, you're not single spiritually, you're married to Christ generally, and Christ is your utmost priority. That's why Paul was also saying and said that it's worthy for you not to get married, because what that means is that your whole attention would be on God and God alone. But if you desire marriage, it's better you get married rather than being burnt. So what I understand by that particular scripture is to tell us that as long as you're single physically, we should not forget that we are not single spiritually. What that means is that we must make sure that we remain only the possession of Christ till we actually get married, because that's the only principle where God has left that allowance to say, okay, if you want to get married, you can get married. What I'm trying to say is, are you feeling unloved? Have you felt so unworthy, where you're searching for love everywhere and every way possible, and you're constantly feeling lonely, asking yourself, why am I not chosen, or why am I single? This is just to tell you today that when you stop stressing about your single state and you start focusing on Jesus, then you experience the love of Jesus. Only then, when you solely consecrate yourself to Jesus and then you make your desires known to God, only then would He grant it according to His will for your life. And I'm sure this will be very controversial, because some people will say, oh, to get married is not hard. Yes, to get married is not hard, but to have a kingdom marriage is not easy. And so what I'll just say is, don't get pressured, don't worry, just focus on Jesus and watch Him lead you to your life partner.